Want to share the presentation, Zihan? Where are you, Zihan?
Yes.
Are you ready? You have to do it out. It's a matter of time you have to do it. Hey, I always got problem. How to share? Multiple participants, is it? Hanning. I'm very poor in this. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Share sound also. Okay, later we got a lot of things to share. Okay, Zihan, shall we start?
Are
you ready?
Okay.
Before you start, ask all of you. Okay, hi Edward. Hello. So may I ask all of you, if a person is bedridden, you know what is bedridden, Angela? Okay, that means cannot move for many years, and finally she decided to kick the bucket. Do you think it's a good thing for the family member and for herself? Esther? Joyce? Tianyi, what do you think? So just now when I attend this, I did not really go, like my wife went, so because I will definitely cannot take it. Because the auntie has helped me a lot. So she was bedridden for coming more than 5 years. And guess what? The husband now refused to send her to a hospital or old folks home. No? She really stayed at home, and the husband 无微不至地照顾她了, bathe her, feed her, change her diapers, everything for more than 5 years. And finally, this Monday, she just kicked the bucket. And 2 days ago, my mother-in-law is in ICU. Middle of the night, she can't breathe. So, and then guess what? My boss in Indonesia, the auntie also not feeling well about these few days, but any time to go. And then that day, my friend called me and asked me, where can I find the best vets? And the dog got heart attack. Ayo, Angela, so what do you think? Is it good things that a person should go? Sometimes when you are writing this kind of creative essay, Han, what do you think? While Zihan is preparing for the slide, what do you think?
Like for unfortunate events, there will always be something good at the end, like a lesson to be learned, or in the end there will still be something good that happened. This world is fair. I believe it. This world is fair.
Angela, before I go for my staycation, my goddaughter, great grandmother, just passed away, and she never go out. No? She got COVID at home. She was not vaccinated. Angela, and then few months ago, my student who took O-level, the auntie passed away because of cancer, and only about 47 years old. This year a lot, to me honestly, I've seen a lot of death. Yeah, I don't know why. So life is not a bed of roses. I agree. Sometimes I agree, but I don't know. I cannot take it. So I was rushing back just now. So I was telling JLC's colleague that I'm on the way and it was jammed. But along the way when I was driving, I just think that life is really not a bed of roses. So when your loved ones is around, please appreciate it. Seriously. Don't wait until the person gone, birthday. And guess what, Angela? This auntie who passed away, 15 years ago, the son committed suicide. 15 or 20 years ago. I was like, oh my gosh, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah. Okay, guys. So please, this is a very, very critical time for every one of us here. We have to hold on to it. All right. So don't give up. Okay. In fact, today I'm controlling myself for my emotions. I still have to be professional enough, right, to continue the lesson. All right. So because it was very hard pain to see her go like that, and that's life. Okay, Zihan, are you ready? Shall we? Okay, 我们大家鼓掌。Yes, 鼓掌，鼓掌。Okay, come. You're very bad. Never 鼓掌。
So do I share the screen?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Well, don't be so serious. And I look at your face and Han Ling also. Tianyi is the best thing. Hey, relax, man. Yo, man, what's up, man? Okay, come.
Can see?
Yes, very good.
Hi, I am Zhan. I'll be talking about cyber wellness. So cyber wellness is the well-being of internet users. And there are three principles of cyber wellness. Firstly, it is the respect for self and others. Next is to use the internet in a safe and responsible manner. Last but not least, it is the positive peer influence. An example of cyber wellness will be to access websites or applications which have age limits. Most social media, such as Instagram and YouTube, have a minimum age for teenagers who want to create an account. This is to prevent kids who has a weaker ability of self-control to be addicted to the online world. This is also to prevent the kids from getting scammed as they have a weaker ability to tell what's right and what's wrong. After having a brief understanding of cyber wellness, how should we maintain it? Firstly, we can maintain it by not trusting anyone we meet online, even if they claim themselves to be someone you know, as they might use false identities online. Secondly, we should be aware of what we are posting and saying online. This is to prevent the spread of fake news that will cause others to panic. Lastly, our personal information such as our passwords, name, birthday, and address should be kept as a secret. This is to prevent ourselves from becoming victims of online scams. The internet will only be a wonderful place for us to make use and have fun if everyone plays their part to be responsible online. Thank you.
Well done. Okay, you can start off something like that. Hey, go back to the picture.
Huh?
Go back.
Okay.
Don't mind. Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Zihan. So, can I have a show of hands? Do you know what is cyber wellness means to you? Anyone? Okay, the typical way in Singapore, Wei Qi and Esther, nobody will want to raise out their hand. But you will ask the Amor, they will be very spontaneous and they would like to take part. Okay, so my students say, so Uncle Raymond, will you raise our hand? I'm the one, I always like to sit behind and then always go to the toilet, always fall asleep, or sometimes I will just go away. So can I show a hand, anyone know what is cyber wellness? Okay, thank you. So there's a couple of them. So before I start off this cyber wellness, I would like to know that this cyber wellness break up into 4 different segments. The first one is about cyber wellness, is well-being of the internet user. So move your mouse there, come on. Move your mouse. I can't move my mouse, right? You only can move your, yes. Okay, so this is the one we're going to talk about. Then you talk about it. Then now next, I'm talking about the 3 principles. Move your mouse. Okay, then what are 3 principles? The 3 most fundamental principles is to respect for self and others, and safe and responsible use of internet. And of course, be positive for the peer influence. If you would ask me out of these 3, which is the most important, I think it's a safe and responsible use of internet. 知道吗, Zihan? So when you talk, you have to move your mouse if possible to that particular point. Okay? So that in case people not sure, they say, excuse me, which one are you talking? By right, it's not your fault, Zihan. But the person might ask you because he or she never pay attention. And he knows that it is important. There's some clown, when you do that, seriously, I'm preparing you in case you're going for your poly, your JC, or even your university. Or sometimes your professor will be daydreaming, suddenly ask, sorry, Zihan, may you tell me what you mean by positive peer influence? Where was it? Then you say, there, my mouse is there. So, correct. 明白吗? So when you do this kind of presentation, you have to walk through with your audience, okay, and point by points. So when you pause there, when you are done with the 3 principles, pause for about 3 seconds and ask any question for this point before I move on. Then you move on to how do we maintain cyber wellness. 明白吗? Okay? All right, thank you. Who is next? Oh, yes. Children, I think Han Lin and Tianyi will know. Next year, I'm going to have a face-to-face classroom.
Yes, and we're going to go Jurong.
Sorry?
And we're going to go Jurong.
You don't want to go to Jurong? I can't hear you.
And we're going to go Jurong for the class.
Are we going for Jurong for the class, is it? Did I hear that? No. No, unlikely. Okay, we're going to choose somewhere more centralized. Of course, not Orchard. After Wei Qi will say, sorry, after the lesson, I'm going Orchard now, bye. Okay, last week I just have my staycation in Orchard there at Takashima. It was very nice. I told you, right, I still don't want to understand why the girls are wearing like that. 不够衣服穿，穿到一半，每个人 show 那个 belly button。哎呀，真是，哎呀，幸亏Auntie Christine 没有 show 她的 belly button，因为她太肥了，不可以 show。Anyway, anyway, I'm going to have a face-to-face. Joke aside, Angela and all of you, I'm going to have one that is really you have to come up from your seat and do a presentation. So creative writing is not just to write, but you need to express and impress. Okay, who is next? Just now I called the name. Is it Tong Fei or who? Or is it Esther? Esther, yes, come. Esther, Tong Fei is okay when you get to a place to sit down, then you just sit down. Don't worry about it. Esther, can you share screen and share?
Hi, can you guys see?
Yes.
Okay. So good evening, everybody. Today I'm going to be sharing about cyber wellness. So cyber wellness refers to the positive well-being of internet users. It involves a good understanding of the appropriate responsible behavior with regard to technology use, as well as knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes on how to protect oneself and other internet users in a cyber world. Online scammers and dangers are everywhere. The technology in 21st century is very advanced. We at school and many worked online during the pandemic. Internet has become a necessity in our lives. This provides the online scammers a good opportunities to scam us and our personal information.
Okay, so do you know that I've stopped here. Do you all know that recently the scammers are very active everywhere? Can I have a show of hand? Any one of your family members got scam before? No? Oh, thank God. So why? Okay, so Esther, 你不可以这样一直读，你有时候要 halfway through. All of you have to learn this. You must read halfway through, then you say, sorry, has anyone got scammed before? No. Let me share you the story. One of my friends got scammed. Things like that. And as you know, Esther, I'm in the police force, and every time my colleague will send a lot of anti-scammer things to all the people, especially, Esther, who do you think is very vulnerable to being scammed?
The elderly.
Yes. And then now you know why a lot of elderlies dare not to use internet because of all these scammers, and then because of the handphones. So then you say, do you know that? You don't know, right? So now I'm telling you, a lot of being scammed are all elderlies. Why? So therefore, we need three things. We need to educate them. Number one, we need to tell them to prevent. How do we prevent? Maybe we need them to attend courses. And last but not least, the most important for the elderly is to what? To create awareness. So every time we have to send them the latest information that all these scammer, hackers, and people who are hacking to their handphones or their accounts, they are always using new tools and new advanced technology to hack you. So don't be afraid to use technology, but be aware of all these things. Get it, Esther? So 你看你不可以一直这样读了。你明白吗？ Not just for you, Esther, 伟琪、子涵、天宇, everyone, Angela. Okay, you cannot do like that. You must be halfway to engage your audience. All right, to engage your audience so that you make them, the first E, engage your audience. The second E is to entice your audience to, oh, really? And the third one is to excite the audience. What are you going to tell them about this example? Okay, carry on.
So if we are not careful enough when coming across a pleasant offering, we might fall in a scammer's trap and be tricked. So like, for example, your money, your personal information might be stolen. A simple click of the keyboard could lead to severe consequences. Hence, we have to make sure that each key we click must be safe. Advertisements are common ways for the scammers to trick us.
Hello. Xiaomei, Esther, this is Uncle Raymond. Just now you say the anyhow click the keyboard. So which key cannot click? Ayo, so I very scared. 你笑什么笑？你看我老人家不会用是吗？我现在问你那个问题Don't laugh, Esther, because when they roll out these some iPhone applications, iPhone and handphone application. That time when I was teaching in one of RC, I saw a group of volunteer Ngee Poly students who came down on Saturday morning to teach the elderly how to use handphone. And one of them is WhatsApp, if I'm not mistaken. And when I was out of my classroom about to go to the toilet, I heard this conversation similar like that, Esther. 我不会用嘞，你叫我按什么按？按这个也不可以，按那个也不可以， then 怎么样？ then 买这个 handphone 来做什么？ Wow, then the poor girl, Esther was like, oh. See? So 你要小心。So presentation 的东西你要看，你要小心。So uncle 不是这样的，这个 phone 你讲好好吗？我不会，我眼睛看不到。Okay, I'm short. 我老花，说怎么按？怎么按？你跟我讲怎么按。So you see? So remember, because all this is a real life example. And then what you are doing now, Esther, is going to go all the way. If all of you are in the IP and Express, some of you will take social study in Sec4. This is the last topic in your social study, and it's very paramount important. And because some of you might go for cybersecurity as one of the subject or even one of your faculties. And sometimes you guys might send out to do volunteer to help the elderly to do digital. Okay? And you have to learn to talk to their lingo. You have to learn to talk in their dialects. Okay? Not all the elderlies are very well versed in talking English. Right? Fair enough, right? 伟基 agree? Right? Okay, 伟基以后70年后，你看伟基奶奶伟基老太婆sure can talk English and Chinese 嘛，对不对？可是现在这一代的老人家，因为他们是 go through World War II 的，很多人都是文盲的 ，not very educated. But by the time 80 years later, all of you here will be uncle, grandfather 天宇, grandfather 翰林, grandfather 怡博, Esther 奶奶, Angela 奶奶. You all will be very educated. So when we teach you things, it's not difficult. But you have to understand, take note guys. When you come up all these things, you must use very simple English. Esther, what happened if this slide is to show to a senior citizen, about maybe 50 to 60 years old, like my age? And you won't be surprised though. Some of my age who are 50 plus, they don't understand English at all. 是真的, okay? So far, okay, well done. Carry on.
Okay, moving on. How do we prevent ourselves from getting scammed? Number one, be careful of every advertisement, no matter how well the offerings are. So like, for example, if the offering says, click into this to join the lucky draw and win thousands of dollars, and like some people might just fall into the chat and click onto it, and then their money, their personal information might be stolen. So that's very dangerous. Number two,
Awesome. That's the way.
Number two, guard your personal information. So like you have to set a secure password on your iPhone or your laptop. Number three, don't be rushed. Resist pressure to make a decision straight away. Number four, never send money to anyone you never met before. Because you'll never know who's behind there, and your money or maybe your property might be in danger. Next, take note of what you post online. If you accidentally post a picture of your house, and then the scammers will just know where you live and they will come to your house and maybe hurt you. Next, don't suffer in silence. Speak out about the scams. So even if you are scammed, just tell a trusted adult or a police officer. Cybersecurity is important because it encompasses everything that relates to protecting our data from cyber attackers who want to steal this information and use it to cause harm. So this is the end of my presentation about cyber wellness. Thank you.
Don't take away, Okay, for this one, very good. You use a good example to put it inside. And then you remember, take note of what you post online. Okay, for example, Tianyu can take joke, Tianyu can take joke. Okay, can you imagine I take Tianyu picture now, then I put him to wear a bikini. Oh my gosh. Then you post Tianyu and Uncle Raymond at the beach in East Coast Park wearing bikinis. Wei, will you believe or not? Will you believe? And 他做到很美嘞，还是 maybe 天宇跟 Uncle Raymond 做到很像那个黄力宏 还是鹿晗这样这么 handsome 哦，很多头发，你会相信吗？不相信，因为你知道 there's this thing called Photoshop， 对吗？ They got these tools to do right. Angela, correct? Agree now? But because the old people do not know, that's why they use the picture and show. 你看很惨哦，这些小孩子没有饭吃哦。我们是从这个集团来的 ，OK? Children Cancer Society. So please donate. Get it? Every time when I go back for my duty, my police officer will have to do these type of things to educate the senior citizen. Children, so since we are in this topic, sometime over, you have to inform your nai nai or your ye ye, whether they are in Singapore or in China, in any part of the world. Sometimes give them a call and WhatsApp them. You know why? Wei Qi and Zihan. Imagine suddenly, out of the blue, you never WhatsApp them, and someone use your handphone and name and WhatsApp to your grandparents and say something about you, then they will blur. You mean by my Wei Qi? So every now and then you just 报一个平安跟他讲 ，Hi 爷爷奶奶 I'm doing this. Then suddenly got someone imitate or take your name and go, 哎不对嘞 ，that day 我的孙女儿伟琪有打电话给我，go WhatsApp me. How comes now she is like that? So she will start to smell a rat, to start to smell something fishy. Get it? You don't out of the blue like few weeks, few months, then you WhatsApp your 爷爷奶奶. I don't think it's right lah, seriously. By right, every week or if possible, every day call your grandparents. Unless they are staying with you, different things, right? So this part number 6, don't suffer in silence. I think it's not just for cyber wellness. Esther, this is a very good point. Okay. Recently, there are cases, I cannot mention that. There are people who came and report to the police and suffer in silence. Suffer in silence, usually girls are being molested, raped, or being sexually abused at home, or being child abused at home. So don't wait until it's very serious, then you break the silence and report to the police. Children, if you happen to see your classmate, your schoolmates, or whoever your friends, that they feel very abnormal, okay? Han Ling and Tian Yi and Yi Bo, you also can do that, okay? Doesn't mean you must help. Guy also can suffer, okay? In US, guy also can get raped and molested. Don't laugh, it's really possible, seriously. Okay, don't laugh, seriously. In Singapore, they also happen. Doesn't mean it's only the girl get raped, but I'm sad to say that this is life. Okay, now what I want to tell you is that cyber wellness, when you mean suffer in silence, means maybe you transfer certain money, or maybe somebody took your picture, all right, and go and montage it or Photoshop it and doing something, you straight away must report. Okay, don't keep it in silence, must report. Okay, because if not, this guy will get the 变本加厉 from bad to worse and start circulating all these things. You have to put this in stop. If you are afraid, tell your parents, tell your teachers. Okay, that's very important. Very good, well done, Esther. Okay, you can unshare now. Thank you so much. Right, so it's now my turn to share. Okay, let's go through the homework first. Angela? Did I go through this with you before? I can't remember. So because I'm break for what you ma? Okay, come, let's go. Because I know that day we were short of time. Okay, what causes unemployment in the country? Your call, please, Angela.
Can I read it out?
Yes, please. Thank you, ma'am.
Unemployment is caused by many reasons. The term unemployment refers to individuals who are jobless, unemployable, and actively seeking a job. There are few causes of unemployment. The first type of unemployment is frictional unemployment. Frictional unemployment may also be called search unemployment, as it relates to the time taken to search for new employment. For example, if you graduate from a university or polytechnic, you can't expect yourself to find a job straight away that matches your profession. This period of searching for a job is known as frictional unemployment.
This one is your own idea, right?
Yeah.
Correct, your own idea, right?
Yeah.
你自己想出来的哦。
Mm.
Well done, very good. I can feel that it's written by you. But the first part definitely is not written by you. You do research, right?
Yeah.
Very good. It's okay, Don't feel bad, don't feel angry, don't feel frustrated. It's good. That means 你会用. Now it is true, no? This frictional unemployment is going to happen to all of you sitting here in a matter of time. Okay, no matter how good you study in your real life, you will have this frictional unemployment. So please, children, now is the time you must sketch something that is you are able to do. Find a hobby or something to start on your own small business. My daughter like to do manicure and pedicure. My daughter loved K-pop dancing so much, even learned the best. And there was 1 year before COVID-19, she and her mommy went all the way to Korea for holiday. And guess what? When people go shopping, she and her friend go and book one of the Korean instructor to learn K-pop dance. Okay, sometimes children, I will not guarantee you that even you get all the A1s, you will find a good job. Unless you tell me you are looking for doctors or engineers, lawyers, maybe there is a high chance. But sometimes you never know in life, okay? So why I want to emphasize this, because Angela, when I read this, it reflects a lot of my ex-student. Seriously. So that's why I want to ask you from that. Okay, well done, Angela. So let's move on to the next paragraph, please.
Frictional unemployment can also occur when one is switching between jobs, either because the unemployed person cannot remain in their current job or are looking for new employment.
Now you get it? Don't put they. For goodness sake, I told all of you already. You must be very oh, I didn't know Yishu is not in here. Yishu. Hello, Yishu, 你好。Hi。对不起啊，Yishu，不是我忘记你，今天 Uncle Raymond 没有什么心情啊，不好意思，因为我刚才也是赶回来，因为我去吊山 ，I went to attend a funeral wake, so I was rushing back. So very sorry 啊，Yishu，不好意思 ，Uncle 的错。Okay, carry on, please.
Wait, I'm a bit confused. I'm late for the class, so why are you sorry for?
Oh, it's my job to tell my colleague that Yishu is not in. I'm very OCD one. If any of the students don't come in, I will tell my colleague that so and so is not in. But right, usually teacher don't care, right? 有人要进来你就进来，不要进来是你的事，我不可以的。Okay, very OCD. Okay, so that's why I need to apologize, because I always say that even my student late for class in the real life in school, I always respect my student, because even when you're late, you still want to come to study. I respect you because you really want to learn, and you respect your parents that you want to come and learn. That's about me, man. You should. So sorry. 因为现在我 all the way 从英国带来这个教授叫做 Dr. Angela 在讲 unemployment. 不要吵啊，开始。Dr. Angela, please.
The second type of unemployment is structural unemployment. Structural unemployment happens when there is a mismatch of skills between the unemployed and available jobs. There are two causes of structural unemployment. The first cause of structural unemployment is geographical limitations. This happens when workers are unable to move from areas of high unemployment to areas with more job opportunities. This could occur due to financial problems of buying or renting a house. It could also be due to family attachment to their current area. The second cause of...
Stop. So this structural unemployment, what Dr. Angela mentioned is that this geographical limitations is where not just that, for example, this country suddenly, like in Singapore, 50 years ago, manufacturing was very popular. But now manufacturing all moved to China, moved to Vietnam, moved to Cambodia, or even moved to some third world country because their manpower is cheaper, right? So, but then people are still coming to Singapore, but these are the high flyer, those like scientists, people like you, okay, to do those jobs. So eventually, I tell you, in 50 years time, when Angela, you are maybe about 60 years old, it's already halfway your retirement. And suddenly there's a big wave of change of paradigm shift of new technology. This is where your structural unemployment will come in. So can you imagine, Angela, you might be earning 30,000 a month. Then suddenly, because of some young punk who graduate and came out a new technology like Grab car, you see. Last time, no Grab car, taxi was very very show off 嘞，你要做做不要做。现在 taxi driver 很怕嘞，你懂吗 ，Angela？因为很多 taxi driver 哦，全部都是 IT idiot， so they have to attend courses. I'm serious. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, Angela. Just now, I was in Jurong East, meeting my boss. So thank God she gave me a lot of Christmas present. So I supposed to, honey, I confirm I will not want to go Jurong unless there are students from Jurong there and stay. So I took a lot of things. So from Jurong, travel all the way back to, I stay in Khatib. Okay, I stay in Khatib. So all the way I say, oh my goodness, cannot, so many things. So I decided to get car. Angela, don't laugh. I never book Grab car because I drive car. Okay, so I asked the person sitting there, say, how to do the Grab car. So he told me. Then when the driver come, I also don't know how to check. You get what I mean? So when I went inside, this driver was used to work in the aviation. You know it's aviation, Esther, Wei Joyce. You know it's 飞机哦。So 翰林 aviation 是不会倒的嘛，对不对？对吗 ，Joyce？ Who would think that because of this COVID, Han Ling, he was out of job leh. So this is a geography problem or structural? This is an unforeseen. 他 out of job， 他的孩子才18岁、16岁，现在今年。
Wasn't there like a lot of accounts of like those working in the aviation sector becoming like Grab?
Yeah,
like, this didn't
correct. You are right. Even the air stewardess and air steward now. Last year when I was doing my police job, I told you right. When I was going into the cantonment, my HQ, the S 空少跟空少空中小姐跟空少站在 MRT 那边呢。You will never see this. You never imagine this kind of things. People will be there. 他们要把他们的尊严放下来。They put down their honors and privilege to serve in the MRT. You know how it is. Can you imagine their relatives see them? For me, I don't care one. I respect them. Agree 的汉林 true now. 他们也没有偷，也没有抢，也没有骗人，也没有害人，也没有杀人。They are just doing a decent living. But there are people, I told you before, right, Angel? There are two aunties sitting there. 哎呀，你看，那可怜哦，不可以飞了哦。现在在 MRT 做 serving. I feel like going there and really I give them a good scolding. But because they are old ladies, I respect them. I don't say anything. So now, you have take note, Angela. When you do this exercise, I tell you, you will remember for the rest of your life. Because these topics, if you are studying economics, you're going to remember it certain point, and it's super, super important. Because you already taste the unemployment surrounding you. A lot of people, because of this COVID-19, can change and wonder. So, Angela, not only you get A1 for your subject, you have to back up certain of your skill. If you can learn piano, do you play piano?
Yeah.
Well done. Grade what?
5.
Uncle grade 8. You know what I play? Grade 8, no. You can play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Wait, steady, Uncle grade 8, play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Better than Beethoven. So Angela, so when you have this music, right? Correct. So one day, suddenly for whatever reason, okay, your husband working on what, you can also use this, Angela, to supplement income by teaching part-time piano lesson. 对不对? Now you have to understand why your mommy, daddy want to send you for enrichment class like abacus, 心算, 珠算, taekwondo, golf, all these things. Is to enhance you with an extra skill, just in case your primary skills were being affected. Now you understand why, children. Edward, you mean by Edward, do you have any hobbies? Do you play golf? I mean, I expect
Who
you
at our
guys,
age plays golf?
You play golf?
And except for CC, I don't know anyone who plays golf like as a hobby.
Yes.
I run things
You know,
golf
there's some
for
school
old
they take
people.
golf as a CCA. My advice to all of you, if you can, okay, Tianyu, since you are playing game, why don't you play some online golf? I do that, no? I download golf for my online. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding you, no. Seriously. I love golf. It's just that I'm not in the handicap yet. No, golf is a business world golf. Really. I hope all of you can take up this hobby golf. Seriously. If you want to join me, anytime I can drive you to Orchid Country Club and we can do a driving range. I like that sound. The sound of wow, that sound is so show. Okay, Angela, thank you. Carry on, please.
The second cause of structural unemployment is occupational limitations. This occurs after changes in the economy, which lead to shifting demands for certain labor. For example, if there is a lesser demand in the manufacturing department, workers with these skills for this job may struggle to relocate to new industries where very different skills are required, for example, teaching or medicine. Thus, both geographical and occupational limitations result in structural unemployment.
So sometime in your essay or in your comprehensions or even in your oral for higher learning, they might ask you which is more serious, geographical or occupational limitations. To be honest, Uncle Raymond will say occupational is more serious than geographical, because geographical is only to certain area. But when you have occupational limitation, means that, you know, the whole occupations might be replaced. I take for example, Angela, if this occupation, this guy is a salesman, selling typewriter, you know, typewriter, the two one. But suddenly now with the laptop coming in, nobody will want to use typewriter. While whole entire salesman have to learn how to sell laptop. If you do not know how to use the IT, good luck to you. You are totally out of job, unemployed. Okay, so that remember, during the Shanghai 滩那种三轮车对吗？车夫the rickshaw, okay. But when the inventions of bicycle and then slowly with car, all these the rickshaws workers okay, will be out of job unless they go and buy a car or buy something else to improve their business. If not, that's it. So occupational limitations is more serious. All right, carry on.
The third type of unemployment is voluntary unemployment. Voluntary unemployment is when someone chooses not to work, either because they will not take a job with low pay or they are satisfied with the amount they receive from the government in benefits for not working. A type of voluntary unemployment is selective unemployment. Despite high rates of unemployment, employers can still report difficulty in filling vacancies in certain sectors of jobs. Though some jobs like teaching and doctors are due to the lack of skills, some jobs are hard to fill. For example, jobs such as fruit picking or cleaners have low take-up rates because they are deemed to be unsuitable or demeaning. Workers with higher skills tend to be more selective about their job offers. They are more likely to reject low-skilled jobs and hope that they can get a job more suited to their skills. By contrast, the unemployed with lower skills are more likely to accept jobs quicker. These three causes of unemployment sometimes can be avoided, but sometimes are inevitable.
When you read this, my back of my mind think a lot of things. Okay, for example, voluntary unemployment. It's not that people are selective because of the pay, because some of us are, Angela, when you hit 50 plus and 60 plus, I told you before, right? Will you want to employ a 50 plus or a 20 plus? Okay, so Joyce, may I ask you, or Tongfei, may I ask you, if let's say, I'm not saying anything, will you prefer a young doctor to operate on you or a senior doctor to operate on you if money is not an issue? Joyce.
I would say senior because like it's more experience. I got more experience from those years that he has been working.
I definitely wish you all the way ping of help. I'm just giving an example, right? So Joyce then 怎么办？如果 one day 你的儿子是一个 young doctor， then 他回来他很生气，他说我的 senior doctors， 我的 senior 没有给我一个 chance，even the patient don't allow me. How will you feel, Joyce? You get me?
I think it depends on like the surgery itself. Like, is it minor one or those very, very like hard ones and complicated ones?
I totally don't say agree or disagree. I will say you still have to give the young one a chance. If a young one do not learn the skill to climb out the ropes, you will never learn. Yes, I agree with you, Joyce, that just like teachers, just like lawyers, In future, Joyce, you also will be a greenhorn. You also take maybe 5-10 years to become like that. But for Uncle Raymond, sorry, I treat everyone whether, in fact, the senior should impart as much skill to the junior. All right. And then I know that people say that if you impart the skill to the junior, then one day you got out of job. Don't ever think of this. Joyce, one day you will be a senior manager or senior directors when you hit 50 and 60. Mark my word. Don't ever have this kind of attitude, say, 教他9招就好，不要全部教给他。Don't do that. If you do to others, others will do to your next generation and children. Give whatever the best you can to the person. And Joyce, you never know, if out of 10, 9个对你忘恩负义啊，那最后一个可能是对你有感恩啊，饮水思源，那一个会把你的所谓的 skill 发扬光大。那9个会对你忘恩负义，那9个啊，人看，那人做天在看。So guys, if you are listening, Edwards, Tongfei, don't be selfish. Whatever you have, impart your skills and knowledge. Always give the youngster a chance. All right? 所谓前浪推后浪，还是后浪推前浪？ You know this saying, right? So always be, if you want to be my student, you have to do the righteous things. Okay? So I'm just sharing with you, Joyce, but thanks for your answer. I like the answer, but in life, it's not always bed of roses. Okay? Thank you, Angela. Let's move on to the next one. Ifan, actually, I want to share Ifan's essay today. He wrote very, very well, but too bad he's not here. She's not here today. And this one? Hey, this one I'm done with here. This one? Haven't read all, Angela? Yeah, go through?
I don't think so.
Okay, go.
There are many reasons why we need to improve ourselves. We need to improve ourselves as that is the only way to be better at something. The only way to become better is to constantly improve ourselves. If we keep doing what we have always done before, we will always get the same results we have always gotten. If we want to change, we will have to improve ourselves. As the saying goes, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one will stop you.
Is this the introduction written all by yourself?
No, I researched.
Sorry?
I researched the saying.
No. The one we need to improve ourselves and all the way to gotten there.
Yeah, I looked at a website and then I changed the blog words.
And then use your word. I think you are, 你真的是会做人 Angela. Okay? So Uncle 希望没有看走眼，希望你以后会发扬光大，做人会 righteous. The way I see you wrote like that, you are a very righteous person. You don't like to cut corners. You don't like to cheat and lie. You want to treat people well, and you also want people to treat not only to yourself well and to others. Okay, this is what is very important. In life, it's not everything you must win others. So I like the way this, you know which word really changed me when I read this. I let you choose. Wait. Don't say first. To prove that I not cheat, okay, I will send this to Han Ling. The words that I choose. Okay, Han Ling, okay? Because you only can see, okay? Wait, where are you? I choose your name first. You can choose. Han Ling, I sent to you already. Got it? Don't say, It's all right, Okay. Now, I really select the words that, these few words that really thinks that the character of Angela. And from these few words, I can predict your future that you're going to be a good person, unless somehow, I don't know, along the way, you become a bad person or worse person, which is unlikely. Okay, Angela, which word do you think I choose? Honey can be my proof, because I sent to him already. Yes. Anyone can, okay, Tong Fei, hey, Yipo, why you, now then I realize you did not turn on your camera. Hello, 医生奶奶你好，吃饱了吗？ Thank you, Yipo. Why you suddenly show like that? Half of your face only. Okay, Angela.
老师好。
好，你好，奶奶好，身体健康，万事如意，圣诞快乐，耶！
老师辛苦了啊。
不会，谢谢奶奶。
再见，谢
再
谢你，
见，
谢谢。
谢谢。Honey, Angela, which one? Don't get distracted by the bird. Angela, which one do you think I really speak of you?
The only way to become better.
Honey, you hear that? You purposely sent to her, huh?
I didn't.
Don't bluff.
I
You
actually
see,
didn't.
how pretty you sent to her, lah. Purposely you chew my wall.
I actually didn't. She would know
honey.
her essay herself.
No, honey. Is it true? I typed the word.
Yeah, you did. You did.
High five, my Angela. Now you understand. Now you see, I can tell you because why you choose that word in the first place. Do you know that?
Why?
You don't know, right? Do you know why? Okay, why do you think Uncle Raymond will choose this word, and why you will choose this word?
Because it's special.
No, it's not just special, my dear. Because from all the homework that you hand in, I've been observing the style you write. This is creative writing skill. Okay? I don't just mark for the sake of marking and then throw it one side. Every student will send in the homework. I really take painstakingly and check through their characters. Even some of you are writing using your own handwriting. I can tell the characters. I may not be 100% accurate, but I can tell. Because you are the kind of girls that when you hand your homeworks, you always want to see not only improvement, but how to make it better in the way of passions in writing. True enough. I leave it to you. All right, Angela, well done. Carry on. Because of this, you see, you like to do coding, the codes and all these things. So a student who like to do all these things, children, listen, it would really help you when you are going for university, can you? Okay, because in university, you need to quote a lot of very famous quotations from famous people. Ready? To enhance your thesis, to enforce your explanations, to ensure that the professor will give you better mark. Ready? To enhance, ensure, and enforce. It's very important. In creative writings, you have to enhance what you're saying, to enforce your explanation so that ensure that the reader understands every single paragraph, every single sentences that you wrote to convey the right message. Okay, carry on. Wow, honey, it's just like I'm doing magic. Then the guy got it correct, Angela. You get me now? You got it correct. All right, come, Angela.
If you want to become better and achieve greater success, we must commit to constant and never-ending improvement. We may also want to improve ourselves to be successful. Self-improvement is necessary if you want to achieve success in anything. Without improving yourself, you can only go so far.
You can only go so far. How far? You see, you cannot. You get me now. You cannot ensure me already. You enhance and enforce, ensure me how far? 2 meter, 10 meter, 1 day, 2 day， 明白吗？ you will get questioned by people。这个产品很好用嘞，你用了你的头会生很多头发，多久？1天、5天、1年，还是10年？明白吗？你都 OK。I know you're laughing, but this is the things. When you write, you must be ensured that you give the right evidence. Okay, Angela, carry on. I hope all of you are listening. Okay, so it's very important. Carry on.
If we stay in the same positions and do not improve ourselves, we will be no closer to success than before. Only when we improve do we move slowly towards our goals. Perhaps many of us want to improve because we want to make an impact on society. If we want to help more people, we want to improve and develop ourselves to become better first. Once we have helped ourselves, then we have the power to help others. Companies such as Google and Microsoft are successful. This is because these companies are constantly evolving and improving themselves to meet the needs of their users.
Stop there. Because you use the word better here and the better on top, and then you see constantly. You see the word you use the word constantly somewhere right just now. So to improve. So when you use all these words itself, I has a marker, Angela. I know this person. Let's say I don't know who is Angela. I know this person who are writing with 3M. He's very mature. He know how to manage the word to motivate me. Get it now? Okay, sorry. I'm so very surprised, honey. This few days, I'm doing a PSLE boot camp, crash course. So you know next year PSLE, right? I was so shocked. If I got the chance, maybe you all can, next week, Thursday, you can give me, I will bring some of the essay and then I want you to comment. The way they wrote is really astounding. Really very good, the way they wrote, seriously. And their handwriting is so nice. Don't tell Yi Bo, it's so nice than Yi Bo. Okay, carry on. Last paragraph, please.
Therefore, improving ourselves is extremely important. Only when we improve ourselves do we become better, successful, and able to make an impact on society.
Very true. So you change, right?
Yeah.
Why you do that? Why you got nothing better to do?
Because it's corrections, you need to do correction.
Did I say you must do correction now?
No.
You see? Honey? Now you know why? Do I choose the right way, the only way to become better? That's why you do correction again. Because she's OCD. She want to improve. And you see the way she answered me, very steady, not afraid, because she knows what she wants. Ladies and gentlemen in this class, I'm not saying that you must be like Angela. You are unique yourself. Edward, Joyce, Yi Bo, and Yifan, if you are listening. Okay, Tianyi, Yifan, you should know when you come here, you are so not very good in your languages now. Wow, the day I marked your paper was really, I always looking forward to your essay. So guys, start now. Open out your heart. Next year, some of you are Sec 3, right, Yi Bo? I think next week will be your last lesson with Uncle Raymond. Okay, so wherever you are, but of course, please, children, whoever who are going to Sec 3 next year, please do not stop there and cut away the ties with Uncle Raymond. If at any point of time you need any help, please do not hesitate to WhatsApp Uncle Raymond. So if you encounter any problem, anything, don't say that, oh, because I don't teach you, I'm stopped there already. No, I don't think this is the way I do things. Yi Bo, you should know me by now, right? All right, right? So don't stop there, right? Sometimes because you think that you have learned enough with Uncle Raymond, you move on to other subject. Then after a few months later, you encounter some issue. Please, my door is not easy. My doors are always open. Tong Fei, they got this girl, auntie, very cute, Tong Fei, because you cover, I don't know whether you're under the table or above. Joyce, you know there was this auntie, you know Windows, Microsoft Windows, Joyce? Microsoft Windows, when Microsoft Windows introduced this operating system, ready? Hello, I have problem to open up my computer. So these technicians are waiting. It's a true story. Hi man. Oh, you got problem opening up the computer? Yes. Have you opened up the Windows? Hold on, please. Guess what? It took about 10 minutes. The lady literally opened all the windows at home. Get the joke, honey? You get the joke? He opened up all the windows. The Windows is Microsoft Windows, Wei. So the technician was waiting 10 minutes. Maybe he got some problem. I have opened all the windows of my house. Do I need to open the doors as well? Tianyi, this is a true story. When Bill Gates was introducing the Microsoft Windows 3.11. Okay? This is a true story. Shake well before drink. Then drink. Shake well. So I shake. By the way, you're supposed to shake the water, right? Shake. So I shake well before I drink. Is it to shake the bottle or to shake myself or do the dead dance? Don't laugh, The choice of language is very, very funny, okay? So improve yourself is the most important in your life to feel and then move on to a successful path is very important in life. I got this inspiration through your essay, Angela. I'm a tutor, I'm a teacher. Okay, if you are good, I will definitely praise you. If you are no good, I will not want to mock you in front of the class. I will tell you where to improve. That is more important. Never debase a person in front of everybody. You never know, one day you will get it. Okay, now to be fair, share with this. This is Yifan one. Is language important to us? Why and how? Are you ready? Next week, I'll ask her to read. She start off like that, no? 你敢吗？伟琪，你在学校敢这样写吗？你老师就会叫你，伟琪 you think you act smart 啊 you think you very cute 啊 right like that 啊 if your teacher were to tell you like this 啊，伟琪 please tell me 啊 okay I will bring my 兄弟跟他讲话I'm so sorry you see okay let Yifan to read to your next week huh? I'm very sorry I don't know why I really like American teachers who want to let children to be creative. This is supposed to be the way lah. Okay, so 3 of you done already. Who else have not? Okay, so I think well, lucky last time 我讲这个。
Holidays. Today we are learning English.
Have I shown you this before? No, okay, ready? Pick out this one.
With a classic Christmas movie, Home Alone.
Have you watched Home Alone?
So this movie is all about a young boy named Kevin whose family goes on a Christmas vacation and they accidentally leave him home alone. First for him, it's all fun and games as he's able to do everything that he's not able to do with his parents' supervision, but soon it turns into a bit of chaos and a scary situation when burglars try to break into the house. So obviously this movie is full of hilarious pranks, but it's also full of fantastic vocabulary, and you're going to have a lot of fun learning with it today. But before we jump into the lesson, I wanted to let you know that if you're new here, every single week we help learners like you understand fast-speaking natives without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles. Just like Akshad, who says that he never thought that learning vocabulary could be this easy. And you're going to greatly increase your vocabulary too. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and the bell down below so you don't miss any of our new lessons. Now, let's have a lot of fun learning with Home Alone.
I always hate YouTube and
I just wanna be myself for a day.
Sorry, Haling.
Nothing.
What is it? What do you say?
I didn't say anything.
Remember that kid we saw the other day? He lives here.
Pick the words, huh?
Well, if the kid's there, the parents gotta be. He's home alone.
You gotta be kidding me. You wanna come back tonight? Even with the kid here? I don't think that's a good idea, Harry.
Hey, look, that house is the only reason we started working this block in the first place. Ever since I laid eyes on that house, I wanted it. So let's take it one step at a time, okay? We'll unload the van, we'll get a bite to eat, and we'll come back about 9 o'clock. This way it's dark then.
Yeah. Kids are scared of the dark.
You're afraid of the dark too, Marv. You know you are.
No, I'm not.
Not.
Well, if the kid's there, the parents gotta be.
This is a great line to practice connected speech, how natives cut and link their words together. These two words link, well if. This is a z sound, and this is all one word, kids there. Here, the sound is pe, parents. And of course, this is an American T, gotta. Lastly, both occurrences of the in this utterance are unstressed. They sound like a weak syllable. The kid, the parents. Altogether, well, if the kid's there, the parents gotta be.
Well, if the kid's there, the parents gotta be. Well, if the kid's there, the parents gotta be.
Gotta be kidding me. You want to come back tonight? Even with the kid here? I don't think that's a good idea, Harry.
Can you notice any differences in meaning in the sentence, I don't think that's a good idea? I think that's not a good idea? Besides possibly a nuance of meaning, they communicate the same idea. In English, when we use the verb think or the verb believe, although there are others as well, we just have the habit of negative in the first verb.
I don't think something like that's even possible. Oh, gee, Sheldon, I don't think we can play on Sunday.
Hey, look, that house is the only reason we started working this block in the first place.
He says they've been working the block. A block is an urban area surrounded by 4 streets. We also call a block the length of one side of a block, especially as a measure of distance. Example, the school is 3 blocks away. Can you notice that the way they use the verb work here is different from how we traditionally use it? This is a less common use of work. For example, if you work the land, you do all the work necessary to grow crops on it. What he means here by working the block is that they're robbing the houses from that block.
I will have you know, I come from simple farm folk. There is permanent dirt underneath these fingernails from working the soil.
Really? I had no idea that repotting your orchids counted as work in the soil.
How would you complete this sentence? Now, most learners often confuse steal, rob, and other similar words. While rob and steal both mean to take something without permission, we use the word rob to refer to the place or person where the things are being taken from. So you would rob a bank, rob a house, or rob the billionaire. Co-located with house, you will often also hear the word burgle. Example, the house was burgled while we were sleeping. Now, steal focuses on the thing that was taken. Example, the thieves stole our TV. The pickpocketers stole my wallet.
Somebody stole a very expensive bottle of wine from my office.
So now you know, you don't rob a wallet or money, you steal them. And you don't steal a house, a bank, or a person, you rob them. Can you give me an example with rob and steal in the comments below?
Hey, look, that house is the only reason we started working this block in the first place.
We say in the first place at the end of a sentence to indicate what was true or what should have been done at the beginning of a situation.
If you hated it so much, why did you buy it in the first place?
Sorry about that. No, we're sorry. We never should have been comparing relationships in the first place.
Why? We won.
Ever since I laid eyes on that house, I wanted it. So let's take it one step at a time, okay?
Did you notice how he pronounced wanted it as wanted it? We usually reduce or remove the T sound when it's after an N sound. Here, the N takes up the place of the T.
I wanted what those kids had then, and 40 years later, I still wanted it.
Some other times, however, we pronounce each sound clearly.
Well, see, I wanted it.
To lay eyes on something or someone means to see something or someone for the first time. Then he says, let's take it one step at a time. If you do something one step at a time, you do it slowly and carefully, doing just a little at a time. Or as he says, take it one step at a time.
It's the biggest thing I've ever tried to do.
Contestants, ready positions.
Just take it one step at a time. Don't worry about the 50 to hopefully 75 hot dogs you're gonna eat. Just worry about the dog in front of you.
We'll unload the van, we'll get a bite to eat, we'll come back about 9 o'clock.
Here, they explain how they will take it one step at a time. To load means to put something inside of a container. In this case, they plan to load the van with the things they'll steal. The opposite of to load is to unload. The next thing they'll do is get a bite to eat. This is an informal way of saying eat something, to have a meal. We also say grab a bite to eat.
Listen, what do you say we go grab a bite to eat? Get the car fixed later.
At my apartment, it's 5 Morton Street, apartment 14. And then maybe, you know, after we could grab a bite to eat or whatever. Okay, I'll see you then.
Hey, you want a fun way to learn English and get into the Christmas spirit? Well, check out this playlist that has all of our lessons that have to do with this fantastic holiday, and you're going to learn all about how it's celebrated in the United States. Be sure to check out that after you finish this lesson.
This way it's dark then.
Kids are scared of the dark.
You're afraid of the dark too, Marv. You know you.
We say it's dark when it's nighttime and you can't see. The opposite is light. Example: in the winter, it doesn't get light out until after 9 a.m.
There he is!
Hey, I'm calling the cops.
Wait. He wants us to follow him. I got a better idea. Come on. Hiya, pal. We outsmarted you this time. Get over here.
What are you gonna do to him, Harry?
I'll do exactly what he did to us. And I'll burn his head with a blowtorch.
You can smash his face with an iron!
Like to slap him right in the face with a paint can, maybe.
Or shove a nail through his foot!
First thing I'm gonna do is bite off every one of these little fingers, one at a time.
Every child learns in their own way, so personalization is key. At Genie Book, we use AI to identify.
Wait. He wants us to follow him.
This is another utterance with the same interesting connected speech. First, there's linking. These two words sound like one, wants us. There's also the omission of the H in him. As we've seen many times, this is common in words such as he, her, and his as well. In this utterance, we're going to emphasize these syllables only. He, want, follow. Everything else is unstressed.
Wait. He wants us to follow him. He wants us to follow him.
By the way, do you want to master connected speech like this? Well, the most fun way to do it is with our Fluent with Friends course. Every week for 48 weeks, you will accompany in episodes of the first 2 seasons of the series Friends. Plus, you get 20+ page PDF power lessons, vocabulary memorization software, access to our Fluency Circle global community, and so much more. And the best part is you can try it for free right now with our 3-part masterclass. All you have to do is click up here or down in the description below and you can learn more and sign up for that now.
Hiya, pal. We outsmarted you this time. Get over here.
Hiya is an informal greeting like hi, hello, or hey.
Hiya, big boy. Charlie.
Hi, Jay Pritchett here. Holidays are just around the corner.
The word pal is usually used to refer to a man.
I'm out of here. See you, pals. See ya.
It's also equivalent to friend if you say, he's my pal, for example. Or, as Chandler says here, which means be a friend.
Joey, be a pal. Lift up my hand and smack her with it.
We outsmarted you this time. Get over here.
If you outsmart someone, you defeat someone by being more intelligent or clever. In this word, out is used as a prefix meaning more.
Well, he's so wise. Why does he need fireballs? Can't he just, outsmart the bad guys?
Thus, outlive means live longer.
Well, keep taking your medication. You'll outlive all of us.
Outrun means run faster.
Dad, you're not gonna outrun me in that dress!
Here, it's him versus many people in an argument. That's why he says he's outnumbered.
Hey, all right, you know what? Clearly I'm outnumbered here, but could I just say one thing, please?
Then he says, get over here.
Get over here.
This can be understood by looking at what he's doing in this clip. We say this when we tell someone to come closer to us or join us in what we're doing.
Sheldon, get over here. She might be contagious.
Oh, for God's sake, would you like to join?
Oh, no. I don't want to post.
Just get over here.
What do you think would be the opposite of this? In the rest of the clip, once they catch Kevin, they say what they're going to do to him, which is the same thing he did to them in the movie. He burned Marv's head with a blowtorch. He smashed Harry's face with an iron. He hit Marv with a paint can in the face.
Don't worry, Marv, I'll get him for you. Yes.
Okay, so you have watched that. Anyone watched Home Alone before? No? Nobody? So you can go to Google or Netflix if you have Netflix or YouTube and type Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. It's a very, very nice movie. And you see the poor two robbers who went in to want to steal some of the valuables, and end up Calvin is the one who attacked. Okay, bad. So, yep. The reason why I show you this is that sometimes when you write something or during your comprehension, especially the IP student, you may get some passage from the American novel. Some of the novelists might write this kind of article that you might need to know how the fare of language is. So it's good that you read, you watch some of the American movie, get some idea. So Home Alone 1, 2, and some of the movies like, I can't think of it now, but okay, if you have the time, please look through. So next, importance of computer and education, business and entertainment here. So the link is there later. You can take a look of it. Computer becomes popular when microcomputers enter the market in 1977. Now this, take note, for this is your reading. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time here. You're supposed to read and go through how the evolutions, the revolutions of computers. Okay, and this will help you in your IP student. Take note, IP student. You might be writing this kind of essay in your Set 2 or Set 3. Okay. Next, why language is important. I think yesterday some Tianyu and Haoling, I think you all went through this one before, right? Why language is important. So also read up on all this one here. And this lady who's talking, why language is important. I don't want to spend too much time on here. So please go and watch the video. Seriously, you don't need to watch. How long is the video? I'm not sure. But you maybe halfway through, at least give you some idea what this lady talked about language. And it's very close to you, Angela, that related what you have wrote. Okay, seriously. Next, we go to this one, language, the essence of culture. Set 3 students, we're going to be doing social study. You know, and who is going to Set 3 besides Yibo and Yishin? Who else? Wei Qi also? No. Who else? Han Ling? No, right? Zihan, right? It will be very helpful for this passage here. Okay, take note. So because this is not for your Set 1, Set 2, this is also used for my upper secondaries, my Set 4 student also. So look at this tree here. Wow. Look at this tree. This is how the language evolved. You see the branches itself, it shows you the roots of the growth from all different types of languages. So take a look. You see? So culture identity is heavily dependent on the number of factors, including ethnicities, gender, geographics, locations, religions, language, and so much more. Okay, and if you can copy some of these interesting sentences, it might help you in your social study or Yibo. Okay, who else are Yishi and Zihan? Okay. Next, we went to this one. This one is also
Good evening. According to recent statistics, it's said that learning English can bring a series of benefits. Among them are improved and widened employment prospects, exploring the world with confidence, opening up a world of entertainment and popular culture, and believe it or not, it can even help you with your problem-solving skills.
Remember just how you said, I wanted. He emphasized the word wanted. So it also help you in your oral presentations, the way you pronounce the words, okay? So look at the lips, the way she pronounced those words. Okay, I'm just giving you some. So please, it's all in the next lesson plan, okay? And this one also,
We had a game called the Squid Game.
you even use Squid Game. Seriously, sorry, you all watched the movie already? Cannot watch, underage.
Yeah, we're like very underage.
Then
Let's be honest, everyone watched.
I actually didn't.
My younger son and I watched through the whole series already. Only of course the certain part, yeah, I know. There's one part he cannot watch, okay, but the rest he watched through. The way they kill the guy, wow, it's damn nice. So bloodshot, bam, all these things. Very interesting and very grotesque, but okay lah. But of course I'm around lah, so please watch this video.
I am not
very
scared.
interesting. Why? Okay. Because of times not permits, you have to go through this. This is very interesting. I managed to get this learning English with Squid Game. No, Joyce, possible, huh? You see, watching a movie can be this. No, seriously, I want you all to go through all the slides that I share with you. Because creative writing is not just to read books. Agree or not, Joyce? You have to watch movie. You have to learn from different angles, different perspective. If 你死死看一本书你没有那种kinesthetic 那个 activities， 对不对 ？Right? Agree not? 童飞 ，Do you agree with me, 童飞 ？Right? 你要看的，好像你看《西游记》跟看《西游记》的电影不一样童飞对不对？Edward, do you agree? Edward? Right? If you watch Journey to the West, or maybe you watch what's the movie Recently 那个什么那个中国做那个打仗的戏叫什么名？3个字的。About the North Korea war, I think you all cannot watch. Maybe it's RA also. What's the movie called?
长津湖.
长津湖, yes, correct. That sounds like a problem. A problem. 长津湖, yes. By watching the movie and reading the books is totally two different things. And how the soldiers kill, how the soldiers defend, totally different. So take note of this. If you want, please. I don't restrict you, but if your parents say cannot watch them, I'm so sorry, but there's no violence here. Seriously, there's no violence here.
You called and volunteered to participate in this game of your own free will.
Let's explore the word family of volunteer.
Okay, next one, we have the environments here. I would like you to look through every single, those of you who are doing geography for Sec3, I advise you to look through all these things. And we are talking about sustainability, eco-friendly, greenhouse effects, pollutions, okay? Then we have this essay, but this essay here is somewhere here. Let me see. Let's stop sharing. So I will give you all the links, right? So remember, if you can, Han Ling and Tianyu, I know you have a homework about global warming, right, yesterday. But this one is a bit different. Okay, get to know. So you see, so what is your definition of entertainment? I think Tong Fei share already, Tong Fei. Let me see. Do I get Tong Fei's one? Tong Fei, is share already this one? You shared last week. Do you read to the class? Do you read to the class? No, right? Yuma? I can't remember. No, right? Yes, Tong Fei, I can't hear you. Where you are? Okay, can you read to the class, please? Yes, Tong Fei.
Entertainment is an escape from the real world, from school and the daily stress of life. Entertainment brings light to our lives and makes us happy, often inspiring people to believe that they can do and be more. It is something we are willing to do and look forward to.
Sorry, when you say they can do and be more of what? More of doing what things? What kind of thing? Giving more of what kind of entertainment? So you must be more clear in your specifications of the mall. Carry on.
I enjoy reading as a form of entertainment and as it enables me to experience multiple realities while challenging my perspectives. It not only broadens my perspective, but also helps me to gain new knowledge and ideas. The entertainment industry influences society and culture dramatically. It influences the way we think, live, eat, dress, and even purchases we make.
Thank you. These two sentences, indeed, it is very, very true, Tong Fei. Indeed, it is very true. Because of these entertainments, you create a lot of people who commit suicide. For those actors and actresses who are being stressed out. Because of entertainments, they change the way we dress, our fashions, our way we behave. It is very, very true. That's why I put that excellent. You saw the 3 tick there. So, Tong Fei, copy these 2 sentences down somewhere, and then these 2 sentences can be used in your future essay. Thank you so much, Tong Fei. Carry on.
People keep up with the style of a show, film, book, and want to be like them. They even want
The them 是谁？你懂我意思吗？ Influencer, actors and actresses or celebrities. So don't put them. Children, take note. When you write this kind of essay, don't put the word them or they. Who is the them? Who is the they? All right, Edward, take note. Joyce, okay, Zihan, thank you. Tian Yi, okay, carry on.
So that they can share communities with their celebrity hero. In regard to the film and television industry, there are countless features that imitate real-life situations and experiences. However, they are often glorified and made more glamorous than is realistic.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Totally, very good. I don't know where you copy this or you wrote on your own. I totally agree with these statements. Well done.
Resulting in many false ideas and beliefs instilled in people.
Because of this, 他们每个是追明星梦. Because of this kind of entertainment, they give up their study. Because of this kind of entertainment, they decide to do bad things and for their benefit. Carry on.
Another example would be the social media influencers and celebrities would help promote products by posting images or videos of them using the product, resulting in fans being influenced and buy the products, thinking that they would thus be closer to become their idols. This help improve the country's economy as it encourages people to spend more, and as a result, as it encourages people to spend. In a nutshell, the entertainment industry influences all of us in a way or another.
Yes, but your conclusion is not long enough. So, Tong Fei, you should add like that, okay? In a nutshell, the entertainment industry has the pros and cons influencing us in many ways. It is up to the individual to take note of what we want to achieve for ourselves. We should not follow blindly of others in order to achieve fame and popularity. So entertainments will be here to stay for many, many years. It's how we view entertainments in a different angle. Okay, so well done. Some of them are quite long sentences. So take note, Tong Fei, you must write within 12 to 15 words. Okay, so who else did I not call? 伟奇讲了吗？哈，伟奇，不要假假有哦，真的咩？你讲咩？读了，不要骗，有吗 ？You sure? Okay, I trust you. Sure. This one that day you do the presentation, right? Did you do the presentation? You can't remember, Wei Ji. You did, right? Did you? Can you unmute? I can't hear you.
Which one?
This one? You put all the 3 into 1, right? Did you? You do the presentation for this one?
Yeah.
You did 啊？翰林有吗？记得吗？
I actually can't remember.
So yeah, same. I think have, like, let me read out. Yes, I remember you mentioned something like pros and cons. Okay, sure. So just put here, just a quick look, take your speed reading, read through in a fast manner to get some idea. All right, thank you so much. Let's go back to this one. Of course, Angela has go through the, is this one? Let me see. I can't remember. This one, yes, improve ourselves. God, thank you. So homework, okay, is language important to us? Why and how? So you're supposed to do this one. Okay, guys, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I have this a special way of doing things, and I have this habits. When it comes to Christmas or Chinese New Year, please don't do your homework. Go and have good time with your family, with your friends, with your relative, and good bonding. I know now with COVID-19, you can't go anywhere, you cannot bond or whatever it is. Just chill out, okay? Just chill out, right? So now this is the one. What is global warming? Sorry, Hanling and Tianyi, you went through this, but it's a bit different, all right? I promise you. Yipo, can you read to the class, please? Raymond.
Raymond, the rise of temperature unexpectedly, the rise of sea level continuously, the rise of more natural disasters due to unforeseen changes in climate and atmosphere surrounding the environment. Global warming is the slow increase in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere because an increased amount of energy, heat, striking the Earth from the sun is being trapped in the atmosphere and not radiated out into space.
Edward, your turn. Your turn. Edward, your turn.
The Earth's atmosphere has always acted like a greenhouse to capture the sun's heat, ensuring that the Earth has enjoyed temperatures that permitted the emergence of life forms as we know them, including humans. Without our atmospheric greenhouse, the Earth would be very cold. Global warming, however, is the equivalent of a greenhouse with high efficiency reflective glass installed the wrong way around.
Thank you. Carry on. Joyce?
Ironically, the best evidence of this may come from a terrible cooling event that took place some 1,500 years ago. Two massive volcanic eruptions, one year after another, placed so much black dust into the upper atmosphere that little sunlight could penetrate. Temperatures plummeted, crops failed, people died of starvation, and the Black Death started its march. As the dust slowly fell to earth, the sun was again able to warm the world and life returned to normal. Today we have the opposite problem. Today the problem is not that too little sun warmth is reaching the earth, but that too much is being trapped in our atmosphere.
Thank you. Now, Yishu, okay, this is just a descriptions and explanation and giving some example what is global warming. Later you have to do just a small so-called a last piece of homework for the year 2021, okay? The last piece of the work. Some of you will be, bye-bye, go to set 3. I will see you in set 3 in other subjects. So essay on the global warming, you see, just like that, you see, Han Ling and Tianyi, you did not see this yesterday, huh? Okay, now this is only for essay people who are writing CWS. So this can be found in just now the website here. You can read more of it. Okay, I just cut it here, all right? So Yishu, we will finish up this and we end the lesson now. Go, Yishu. 读给奶奶听，叫奶奶听，洗耳动听。Let's go.
Global warming is a term almost everyone is familiar with, but its meaning is still not clear to most of us. So, global warming refers to the gradual rise in the overall temperature of the atmosphere of the Earth. There are various activities taking place which have been increasing the temperature gradually. global warming is melting our ice glaciers rapidly. This is extremely harmful to the Earth as well as humans. It is quite challenging to control global warming. However, it is not unmanageable. The first step in solving any problem is identifying the cause of the problem. Therefore, we need to first understand the cause of global warming that will help us proceed further in solving it. In this essay on global warming, we will see the cause and solution of global warming.
奶奶，你听到医师读哦，这是无价之宝。Well done, 医师。I hope your 奶奶有听到你读啊。So global warming 500 words essay, children. Some of you will be in the IP. In year 3 or year 4, you might be going to write this kind of essay with 500 words. Now, I'm not going to show you everything here, so there's a link. So go and read it out. So your job is, guys, Han Ling and Tianyi, So what is your definitions of global warming? So yesterday is only number 1 only, Han Ling, right? Tianyi, correct? So this one, 现在你后悔了哦，天宇，早知道我不要来这边，哎呀，更多东西写。Of course 哇，天宇 creative writing 嘞，你看这边这么多美女，你看还有我这个这么俊男。Okay, don't vomit. Stop it, 子涵。I know you're gonna vomit. I don't care. Okay, right. So 子涵 you're taking history and social study, huh? For set 3? Huh? Okay, I really want those people who are taking history. If you need any help, please let me know. Okay, behind my cupboards, there are about 20 to 30 history books and materials to share. So I don't want to go to waste. Today, I talked to the boss and say that a lot of students nowadays don't like to do history because of a lot of things memorized. It's not true. All right, so next questions. Kenny, can you read to the class for question number 2, please?
Question number 2.
Yes, sir.
Then what type of global warming do you think is bad to the environment and why?
So you have to write, you have to research. Now you don't need to write, Kenny, all of you are doing this. You don't need to write like 500 words, just a couple of sentences. Like Angela, you know what I mean, right? The one you do for the unemployment, the employability, and just a few sentences. Why? If every one of you here contribute, you can have a lot of ideas. But sadly to say, I use the word sadly to say because not everyone contribute. I'm telling you, because some of you who are with me for so long, you only handing 1 or 2 homework, but still you make it. Okay, you have been only handing less than 10 homework, even though you have improved your English tremendously. But that's not the way for next year. So Ipo, hello, open your whole full face. Okay. Take note, next year you are very important. Ipo, I'm very worried for all the set 3 students. Because next year set 3, sure there's a big transformation. Your puberty, okay, and you are the leader of your CCA, a lot of things, seriously. So I'm very worried for my set 3 students. Every year my set 3 students sure got something on. So please, Ipo, don't stop there. You got my handphone number, right? So WhatsApp me, you need any help, okay? If you are in school set 3 got bullied by girls, don't need to call me. Let them bully, okay? Han Ling, question number 3, please.
How global warming has the cause and effect to a country and society?
This one is a bit tough. Wei Qi, Joyce, Tong Fei, Yishu. This question is really a bit tough. I expect you guys to do some research. Those of you who love geography, I tell you these questions will definitely help you in your geography, okay? Okay? 伟奇，不要你的头发很乱了，你不要这样 stress. You stop combing in front of me, okay? I know you got longer hair than me. Okay, just joke. I see, shine already. Don't worry, guys. So this will be your homework. Now, when to hand in, of course, the best is as soon as possible. But if you don't feel like handing to me, at least write a few sentences, okay, to end it a year. So next week will be the last lessons for the whole entire CWS. Some of you will be following me for next year. So next year we are doing different things, okay?